Alright y'all, it's Saturday, I'm out in the shed. Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been here before, welcome to the channel. We did things a little different today. I did not get up early and go yard selling this Saturday. My daughter had a volleyball game this morning, and we knew there was going to be a rummage sale at a Boy Scout hut, so we went there just before the game. And I did not have my GoPro, so I'm going to show you the items we picked up and tell you what I think they're worth. Now, all these items you're about to see, I paid $25 total for. This was a donation only type thing. Any money that that was spent, was donated, is going to the local Boy Scouts. So that's what I'm about to show y'all. But also in this video, I plan on putting some other stuff. We had somewhere else we had to go. We needed to go to Sam's Club. So we decided that we would hit a Walmart, a Salvation Army, and then we would go to Sam's Club. Well, we went to Sam's Club and decided to go to another Salvation Army. And on our way to Sam's Club, the first thing we ran into was a yard sale. So this is going to be just a mashup of different things that we ran across this morning. And I'm going to throw some footage in here of us in like these Salvation Armies and whatever I got footage of, and I'll break in here and there and tell y'all what I think this stuff is worth. So stick with me, alright? It'll be worth it. Alright, we're going to start off with, I don't know how many items I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, maybe 13 items I picked up at that Boy Scout hut. So here we go. Alright y'all, here's the stuff we picked up, plus this costume right here. Alright, we're going to start right here. This isn't something I picked up to sell. This is something I picked up to help us out. This is a bunch of little thank you stickers, and this was a 50 pack of bubble mailers. I think they were 8x4s. This pack, if you bought it new, would cost you somewhere around $14 or $15 off of eBay. And it looks like somebody opened it and they are all still in there. So we got all 50 of them. And y'all, I might have $1 in that. But they will be added in with all of our other bubble mailers and stuff we've got. So I'm just going to toss them right there. Alright, next up, this is a Black & Decker VersaPack quad charger. You can charge 4 of these batteries at one time. Now there's only 3 with it. So hopefully y'all can see this. Black & Decker VersaPack Gold. And I think these are like extended runtime batteries right here. But I did plug it in, and it does work. I can hear it come on, but I have to, I'm going to have to like take my meter and actually test what kind of output it's got and let it charge those batteries, and then I need to test those batteries, make sure they're okay. As long as all that checks out, then I can sell it. But let's get into what they're worth. It looks like just this charger right here, y'all, I would have never thought this, but just this charger is worth anywhere from $18 to $27. These 3 batteries right here, if they end up working, they could be somewhere in the neighborhood of $60 to $65 for those 3 right there. Now, like I said, I've got to test all that and make sure it all works like it should, because I don't want to sell that to somebody and then have a return on it. But I had no idea that stuff was worth that. I just took a chance on it. I didn't see where those batteries were $60 for 3 of them. When I looked it up, I just looked up the charger and saw it might be worth $15, $16 or something. So I picked it up. Next up is an item. I have one of these for sale right now. This is a 13-inch National Audubon Society clock, and if y'all watched any of my older videos, you probably seen me pick these up before. I think this is like the 3rd one I've had, and these things right here have different birds on them, and they all make sounds. So every hour this thing makes the bird sound, and these things are battery powered. and they use 3 AA batteries. So I've got to make sure it all works and clean it up a little bit. And if it does work, it's worth between $25 and $40 for that thing. And I did notice a little bit of issue right up in here. This backing, the adhesive on this little sheet right here, or the label I guess you would call it, is coming loose. But you can take this thing apart. It's only 4 little screws. You can take it apart and glue that back down. So super simple fix. Next up is a game. This is Risk. It's Godstorm, and I know nothing about this. This is more one of those fantasy games. It says the game of earthly domination and beyond. I don't know, but I picked it up. There's a good chance that everything's in there. I just briefly looked at it, and I'm hoping so, but I will have to check it out a little bit more. You know, checking one of these games out is like counting 1,000 pieces in a puzzle, because you got to make sure everything's there. But if it's all there, it's going to be worth somewhere between $35 and possibly up to $50. So we will see. Next up is a small item I picked up. This is the Works brand replacement spools that have the line on them. You know, these are like little, for little weed eaters is what they are. And these things right here sell for like $12 to $20 shipped on eBay. So not the best pickup in the world, but when you're buying stuff at like $1 a piece, why not pick them up? Now, a whole bunch of these guys right here. These are Cricut, what do you call these things? They're different cartridges, and they have like different fonts and stuff, different shapes and figures that you can put in your Cricut machine. And we picked up, what we got here, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these things, and it looks like every one of these is worth between $10 and $15 shipped. And it looks like each one of them is going to weigh somewhere in the neighborhood of 9 ounces. So we can definitely ship these things out of here first class. And what we may be able to do is put a couple of them together and lot them together and save some money on shipping. So we will see. I'll kind of look around on eBay and see if any of them are being sold as lots and if they sell better that way, and we might do that. But those are great pickups. My wife actually found those. And next up are these shoes right here. These are Newt's waterproof or water shoes, whatever you want to call these things. These are brand new, and they actually had a sticker on them. Somebody got them on clearance at Walmart for $5 at some point, but they were brand new, and these things don't sell for much. They sell for like about $17 or $18 on eBay. So I went ahead and picked them up, and they weigh just shy of a pound. So I should be able to put these in a bubble mailer and ship them first class. This is a good name for hats right here. If you ever see this little hook, that is Avid fishing gear. And let's see, there's the label in here. Avid right there. And this is kind of a throwback hat. It's a retro hat. It's got the 2 stripes on the side, and it looks like a Pabst Blue Ribbon logo, but it's actually Avid Blue Water gear. And I have no idea what this is worth. I looked it up on eBay. I couldn't find any that were like this. All I could find was just your average Avid hats. So I have no idea. I mean, it could be that it's an odd one and it might be worth a few dollars more, but most of their hats look like they sell around $15 to $20. So I may try that one at $20 and see if it sells. And our last item is that Incredibles costume, and this is a used costume, but it's in great condition, and it is Dash is who it is. That's the younger kid, and it actually comes with these gloves, and these boots that go along, these slip-on boots that go along with it. It's not worth a lot. It's worth $15 to $20. Now, as I'm filming this, today is the 29th of October. So, y'all are probably going to see this 2 weeks later because I have a 40-hour job and I don't have time to get videos done like this like a lot of other people do. But being October 29th, I doubt we're going to get that listed and sold and to anybody by October 31st for Halloween. That will probably be a sale for next year. So that's something I will tell y'all. As soon as these costumes go on sale at Walmart's or they hit the thrift stores and stuff and they're in great shape, whether they're new or used, if you can get them cheap, buy them up and then sell them next year for Halloween. Because, I mean, that costume's in perfect shape. There's no reason anybody wouldn't want that costume for $10 less than what a brand new one costs. So just keep your eye out for that stuff, y'all. Alright, that's all I found at the Boy Scout hut. Next up, I'm going to show you what I found at that little yard sale where I didn't even get my GoPro out. There was only 2 tables there, and I didn't think I was going to find anything, but I did. First off, we're going to start with this item right here. This is a Mark IV golf ball marker. Apparently, this is a kit that you take and put your own initials or name or whatever you want on your golf balls. It is new and sealed, and I have no idea what year this is from, y'all, but it looks pretty old. It's got some yellowing to the cardboard box inside, and nowhere on it does it have any kind of year. It doesn't have a copyright. There's no UPC, so it's before the times of UPCs. But I have no idea what it's for. I saw that one was on worthpoint.com, but I don't have a subscription to WorthPoint, and I'm not going to pay to find out what it's sold for. I went back on eBay and found where one had sold for like $9, but I have no idea. But y'all, I did not pay much for these items. I paid $7 for these yard sale items you're about to see. I'm just guessing maybe $15 shipped for that thing. $20 if I get lucky, I guess. Alright, now here's the good one I picked up from there. I picked up 2 of these packs of cards right here. These are 1990 and 91 collector cards, the official card of the Football Association. These are soccer cards, and they're from 1990, printed in USA, and they are sealed, y'all. And it looks like these things sell for about $40 to $60 for 2 packs of them. They're pretty heavy, but y'all, for what I paid for this stuff, 40 to 60 bucks for these, I don't really care. I'm going to ship those things priority mail to whoever wants to pay for them. Now, he also had some open cards. These are PGA Tour cards from 1991, and these are from 1992. Somebody has already opened all these cards, and I guess they went through them and got whatever they wanted out of them. But there may be some good ones in there for somebody, there may not. But y'all, I don't have time to go through each and every one of those cards and see if there's a $10 card in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lot them together. First, I'm going to go through and make sure they're all, 1991 and 92 like they say. But I'm just going to throw them in a lot up there on eBay and see if I can get like 20 bucks shipped for them and be done with them. And next up, 2 more items I picked up at that yard sale. And the first one is a game. And it's an Xbox One game. And you might notice that it looks like there's some water in there. Well, there is some water in there. Some of this guy's stuff got wet at his yard sale. It did rain last night and early this morning, so it got wet. But this game is Dying Light, the Anniversary Edition. And the game is in good condition in it, but I'm going to have to let it dry out some. It looks like this game sells regularly, used anywhere from $18 to $25. So Dying Light Xbox One. And I just took, when I was there at that sale, and I just scanned that UPC right there with my phone, and it popped up on eBay. Used ones were selling anywhere from $18 to $25, so I grabbed it. Now, this one, I have no idea what it's worth. This is another Xbox One game. It's Monster Energy Supercross 4. And the game is in good condition, but like I said, this one got a little wet too, so I'm going to have to let it dry out. But this one did not have a UPC where I could see it because it used to be a GameStop game, I guess. But I just grabbed it just because it was there. And I looked it up, and all I see is new comps that sold. And they sold for $20, $25. I'm hoping maybe to get 10 bucks out of that thing. But all that stuff you see right there, I bought all that, the cards and that golf marker for $3. And the two games were $4. So I got 7 bucks in that yard sale, y'all. And I'll definitely make my $7 back on that right there. And I'll make even more when I sell this. I'll make the $7 back just on that game right there. So anything other than this game right here, all that will be profit. So that was a great stop. And the thing was, I was sitting at a stoplight getting ready to turn left, and I happened to look down the road, and I saw these 2 tables sitting up beside the road and a really small yard sale sign, and I immediately turned my left blinker off and went straight through and stopped there and spent 7 bucks, and I'm probably going to make somewhere around 60 bucks or maybe a little more from that one yard sale. So keep your eyes out for that stuff at yard sales, y'all. All right, now let's see. I think what y'all are going to see next is me and my daughter and my wife going into a Salvation Army. We didn't find much, but I'll be back afterwards to tell you what I did find. All right, get your little cart. Hey, a GameCube.
I've never seen one of these before. Yeah.
Kind of memory card. Yeah. Well,
hang on, Dad.
Yep. We'll probably be getting that. Alright, memory card. Yeah. Needs a little cleaning up, but yeah, I'll get it. Yep.
You're not ready to...
Yeah, we're going to hopefully load a card up.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna do it.
Thank you.
That way, if anybody asks about it, I can't get it.
All right. Yep.
We're ready.
No, stop.
So I did not get much from that Salvation Army. I bought this old PC game. It's Age of Empires 3. And when I got home and I took it out, there's supposed to be 3 discs in there, and there's only 2. So that is most likely going in the trash, because if you don't have the first disc, there's not much need in having the second or third disc. So that's probably going to get chunked in the trash. Here's what else I picked up. I picked up this GameCube right here, and it's $19.99, and it was sold as is. I bought one of these a while back at a yard sale, and I paid like $2 or $3 for it, but the lady didn't have a power supply, a controller, any games, or anything like that. It did have a memory card in it, but that was it. And, you know, I bought that thing at that yard sale because I knew you could sell these for parts. But, alright, if you could sell, now I got all this together. So I got one controller, the power supply, the AV cable, the GameCube, and there's 3 memory cards there. One of them's a GameCube card, the other one are Mad Catz memory cards. Alright, if you sell it as a whole, somewhere between $100 and $120 is probably what you could sell that for. Now I've got to clean it up a little bit, it's a little dusty, but you could sell this all by itself And even if it's broken, you can sell it for parts for around 30 bucks. I actually sold one for 30 bucks on Mercari not too long ago. That one from the yard sale that I had no way to test. I actually sold one of these memory cards right here. This is the OEM memory card. The part number on it is DOL014. But I sold one of those for 15 bucks on Mercari. These two Mad Catz memory cards, there's one here, and then there's a black one, a clear black one in this little case. You could probably sell those two together for around $13 to $14 shipped. If this controller works, this controller is worth anywhere from $20 to $30, as long as, you know, it all depends if any of these are sticking or anything, and, you know, how clean can you get it. I will tell y'all this. These little plastic / rubber pieces like this, if you get one and it's like real like sticky feeling and nasty, you can just take an alcohol swab or a little bit of alcohol on a paper towel and wipe all that stuff right off. And that goes for like Bop It games and stuff, and some of those have that rubber stuff on them, and it gets real sticky and tacky, and you can just wipe that stuff right off with alcohol. So just a tip for y'all. The power supply, OEM power supply for a GameCube sells between $18 and $20. So even if this thing is broken, I spent $20 on it, I still can get my money back out of just that. Well, and then anything else is profit. But I opened it up, and inside of it was a game. And this is Super Mario Sunshine. This game right here, if you had this game in good condition, with the case, with the instructions and everything with it, you could get maybe $30 to $35 for that game right there. But when I pulled it out, I flipped it over and looked. It is very, very scratched up. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it is in rough condition. If this game was in good condition without the case, I'd be looking at $13 to $20. But in this condition, I doubt it's going to work. But I'm going to test this unit and see. And I'll see if that game works. And I have another GameCube game. And I'll stick it in there and see if this thing works. But that's how I'm going to test it. Since I've only got $20 in this, I might sell the memory cards and keep everything else. And then I always have a GameCube to test out games with. I don't find GameCube games all the time, but y'all, as you saw, just that one game could be worth like $35. So if you see those things at yard sales, pick them up for a buck or two, and you know, press your luck with it. But all right, that's what I found at that Salvation Army. Next up, we went to a Walmart, and I'm not even going to put that footage in there because we walked in, we went to the clearance section, there was nothing there worth buying. We went to the electronics section, looked at the video games. My wife had already bought all the good video games like a week or two ago, and we've started selling some of those over on Amazon. But I think next up, what we're going to look at is two. I'll show you the VHS in the store that we pick up. See y'all in a minute.
Where's my GoPro?
I knew where it was supposed to be. How about that?
Thank you.
Hey, you want to push this? No, you don't want that one. You don't want that one.
Is this your cart?
It can be. 25 cents. Wow. Yeah, I'll take those. Possibly our best picks of the day, and my wife found them. I looked all over this Salvation Army. I couldn't find anything in that store to buy, and she picked these up as soon as we walked in the door. The price on this says 25 cents. These are JVC SX Gold blank VHS, but they are sealed. They are brand new in the package. I don't know what year these are from. Down here at the bottom it says it says 1980. I don't know. I don't know if that's just a copyright or what. But the price was 25 cents on it. But the lady said that was not their sticker, that this blue sticker on the side was theirs, and they were actually 50 cents. Y'all, I'm not going to argue over a quarter for blank VHS, especially when there were 2 of them there. So for $1, we got all 6 of these right here. And y'all are probably like, who cares? You know, they're just blank VHS. I mean, they can't be worth anything, right? Well, wrong. Those things, amazingly, sell for $28.40 each over on Amazon. Shocker, right? If you've never heard that, it probably blew you away, because the first time I ever heard it, I couldn't believe it. Now, it cost me, well, me and my wife, it cost us $40 a month to be able to sell over on Amazon. Well, those 2 right there, when they sell, are going to pay for our membership over there at Amazon. So that pays our seller fee for the month right there. Who would have ever thought that you could sell blank old VHS for $28.40 for a 3-pack? That's crazy, ain't it? You won't ever sell it for that much on eBay. I'll throw y'all up some comps up there somewhere to let you see what they sell for on eBay. But if we were not Amazon sellers, you know, we might could sell 6 of those for like $40 shipped or something like that. I'm thinking probably more around $35, but I haven't really looked it up yet, and I don't care, because let me tell you why. The rank, I'll try, in my picture, I'll try to circle the rank on this thing. The rank for these is 129. All right. 129 rank is kind of like a 400% sell-through rate over on eBay. All right. I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but on eBay, if you're looking up comps for something, and there are, let's just make this easy math. Let's say there are 100 sold and 100 listed, right? So that means there's a 100% sell-through rate over there on eBay. Well, if there are 100 sold and there are 50 listed, that means there's a 200% sell-through rate on that. That means they're going to sell really fast. Well, over on Amazon, they have ranking. They don't have like a sell-through rate. They have ranking. The lower the number, the higher it's ranked. Like if something is number 1, then it's going to sell the fastest. And those tapes right there, there's not a whole lot of people that are going to be selling those. Now, you are limited on how many people are going to buy them. But to be ranked 129 in electronics is awesome. That was the random stuff that we found on a Saturday, just taking a little extra time and rolling up to a yard sale, a rummage sale, and a couple of Salvation Armies. I made a couple of mistakes in there, and I could have cut those out of the video, but I wanted y'all to see that even though I've been doing this for a little while, I still make mistakes. I should have took that PC game out, and I should have looked and made sure all 3 of those discs were there. But I think we did pretty good for an off Saturday. I wasn't planning on doing yard selling today. When my wife said, after the volleyball game we went to, and she said she needed to go to Sam's Club, I was like, well, okay, well, we'll go to Sam's Club, but we're going to hit the Salvation Army, and we're going to try a Walmart and see if we can find something. And I'm glad we did, because I found some stuff. I'm going to make some money off of it, and probably pretty quickly. And it was a chance for me to show y'all some other stuff that you can go out and look for and try to sell online. You know, as of today, like I told y'all, it's right at the end of October. And yesterday, Chris, the old school picker, put out a video, and he mentioned my name up there. He mentioned my channel, and he told y'all, or told some of y'all, to come over here and check out my channel. And man, y'all, any of you people that view Old School Pickers channel that came over here, thank y'all so much. My channel is going to pick up immediately because of that. And I actually picked up, in the last 24 hours, I picked up over 50 subscribers. So thank y'all to every one of you that came from Chris's channel over there to my channel. And whether you gave it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, or whatever you did, I really appreciate that. Chris is a great guy. Love watching his channel. Been watching him for quite some time. Him and Kevin the Commonwealth Picker, Dave the NC Picker, you know, and Troy from Mountain Man Treasures. Love watching those guys. You know, they have a lot of information to give out. But look, thank y'all so much for coming over here and subscribing to my channel. And for my people that have already been subscribed, thank y'all for commenting down below, continuing to give thumbs up on my channel. Look, I hope y'all like what you're seeing. If there's something you'd like for me to change up or something you'd like me to try, please let me know. And again, just thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.